Okay guys, hello again. Welcome back to Shay's Hobby Doc Bay. Still the same day. Grace is still asleep, still trying to get videos made while she's asleep. I thought I heard her noise, but her waking up or something. So today is still Thursday, March the 22nd, 2018. It's 4:07 p.m. right now. And I think this is the last video I have to make. This is my lace book. I'm going to show y'all what I have done in my lace book since last time. Okay, so my company that was here yesterday, by the way, y'all should have already seen that video and you know who my company was. It was my mama, and it was my oldest sister Charlotte, Wyoming Nene used to be on YouTube, don't do anymore, and her granddaughter, great-granddaughter, no, granddaughter, Lord have mercy, her granddaughter, my great niece, Courtney, who was Court Kitsch here on YouTube, ain't made a video in a while, and my other sister, Becca JB, on YouTube here, and then I know 5 people came, so I had to do it like that. And our friend, which has always been like my cousin in my family, I told y'all that before. Y'all know her as Kathy. I call her Audie. That's her nickname. I've always known her as Audie. She's Audie to me, y'all. Okay, not Kathy. She can be Kathy to y'all, but she's Audie to me. Okay. She is Mississippi Craft Girl 42 here on YouTube. They all came, and we had fun. Went shopping, ate out, and all that kind of fun stuff. Alright, so they looked at my lace book, and I asked them some questions about some things that I was thinking about doing and wanting to do, and what should I do to do this, to hide this, to cover this, and to make it look right, and blah, 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 blah. So, Becca and Courtney was mostly looking at it and working with it, and they held things to it, and they said, now this would look good, or this wouldn't look good, or yeah, I would do this, and you could do it this way, and blah, 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 blah. So the others was looking over their shoulder and saying, yeah, that's cute, I like that, and you know, all that kind of stuff. Plus they was plundering in my stuff, and they was trying to sneak and steal my stuff, y'all. They was trying to steal my craft stuff and my laces and my doilies. I didn't let them, though. I didn't let them get away with it. So anyway, ooh, don't wake up the baby, please. I'm not ready for her to wake up yet. Okay, so they told me what to do, and I loved it. So I left those things that they showed me here on the book. So last night I worked on it. I think it was last night, or sometimes yesterday evening, after we got back in. Of course, I had a nap when I first got back in, but when I woke up and got around and ate and stuff like that, got where I could, I worked on my book and got it fixed up. So now I'm going to show it to y'all and let y'all see what I have fixed up on it. And then I have another ideal. It's still the same page, okay, that I'm working on. And this other ideal I have is still for the same page that I'm working on. And I feel like that it would look good, and that I like it, and that I want to do it. But I want to ask y'all, you know, and make sure, see what y'all think about it. So let me show you what I've done so far on it first, okay? So I've got to stand up, and I'm going to tilt you that down. Oh yeah. What is that going to do when I turn my video around? Because see, when you're looking down at it, the book's going to be upside down. But I usually turn it around. When I turn it around, the book will be right. But what's it going to be like, the part facing to me? What will that look like? Will that mess that up? I don't know, I just thought of that. Will I be upside down? I don't know. Y'all, I may be looking at y'all and talking to y'all upside down. If so, oh well. Y'all gotta see my book. That's more important. So I'll stand on my head for you. Okay, let's get you down here so you can see. Alright, here we go. I can't tell. I gotta sit down to see what you're seeing. And it's gonna look dark. Alright, I got you down too high. I mean low. I can't even talk, y'all. Alright, let's see how that is. Okay, so as you remember, I had put the lace, the black, well, not lace, it's a trim with the beads on it. So the black around and on the side, and I had even put it on the bottom. But I had not put any over here because I didn't know how, it being up against the inside of the book, you know. because the beads are on the outside, right? So normally to match it and be right, the beads would need to be on the outside, but that's going to put it, against the inside of the book. So I wasn't sure how to do about that. But then I was also thinking, if I turn it around this way where the beads are on the outside, that's going to be opposite from the other three, and it's going to look weird. But they all looked at it, and they said that no, you wouldn't want to put the beads on the inside, but you do want to put the trim there to finish it off. It makes it look better. So they said it would be okay to go ahead and put it like this with the beads hanging on this side. So I did. There you go. What do you think? All right. Yikes, I hear something. Hang on. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm going to try to talk low. So anyway, the way I did this was a net. I had to cut it, okay? And then I glued one side on the page over here, and then this side with the zipper I glued over here. And so there was that seam right here where it was cut. You could see the cut seam. And I kind of didn't like that, and I wanted it hid. So they helped me figure out, and they said pink would give this page a little color. It's a light pink, and it also matches with the pink sachet bag that I have inside the zipper that smells good. So I put some trim, this flowered bead trim. I cut it, but I put a strip here, and I put a strip all the way down here, and then I put a strip here. And then I placed the doilies. I wanted the doilies on there in these certain places. So I placed these little doilies over and glued them on. But before I done that, I also put this little white trim around this here to kind of finish that, give that a finished look, and around the word Paris there too. So I actually glued that on. I glued this on first. Then I glued the trim here, then the trim here. Then I cut these and glued this trim on. Then I glued the doilies down on it. So that's what they helped me to figure out that I can do. So I wanted to show that to y'all and see what y'all think about that. Now, my other ideals, I wanted just a little bit of something else more. And Old Timey Keys goes with the Paris look, and I wanted some metal stuff, So, I picked these things out. So I picked an Old Timey key out and a feather. Well, there you go. Okay, so then I had these ribbons. I had a lace one, and they were already tied in a bow. So they were some that was on something. And I had like I think this is called seam binding, really. And it was already, yes, it's big and it's long and it's a big bow. It was already tied in the big bow. And I want to keep it like that. So what I've done, I took the little lace, because I think lace goes better with like a feather, okay? So I kept it tied, but I put it through the little hole, and then I looped it to hook it on there, like you do. All right, I did the same thing with the key. I kept it tied in a bow, and I looped it on the key, put it through the hole and looped it through there to hold it onto the key. Now, my ideal at first, okay, was to lay the key here, glue it down right there, and then just let this hang loose in the book. And the same with the feather, okay? But then I got to thinking, I don't know. So what about if we take it and turn it around? And where the bows are at, glue the bow here, okay, and let the rest hang down with the feather hanging down, and then take this bow and turn it around to do the same thing and glue it here, and then just let the key hang and the long bow ribbons there. So what do y'all think about that? If I glue those two there, then I feel like that would give it a more finished look, and then this page would be complete. and I would be through with it once I glued those down and ready to move to the next page, which would be this one. So in the comments below, y'all let me know about this and tell me what you think and which way and all. Or if you think I shouldn't add anything else. But now, be warned. Even if you tell me you don't think I should, and I want you to be honest with me. Even if you tell me that you think shouldn't add these, and just leave it as it is, I may go ahead and add them anyway, because it's kind of like what I want to do. But I want to know y'all's opinion too, and especially on which way to do it or whatever, okay? So please just let me know. Now, before we get off here, one more question. This will be our next page, okay? It's kind of a champagne color. It was one of those, it was a round table cover that you drape over a round table, and it hangs down long. So I had cut it, and that's why it's rounded right here like this. And I glued it on here for this page. I'm wondering also how I'm going to do this with it so puffy and heavy and rolling down like this, and it won't lay down flat. I don't know how I'm going to work on it, but I'm going to try to do my best. But anyway, with this being this champagne, and it's like a satiny type material, I think anyway, tell me what colors do y'all think would go best on this page? And with it being satiny, should I try to keep it fancy and do mostly laces and stuff? And maybe if I use any material, try to do some fancy material? Or what? Let me know about that in the comments below too. Your ideas and opinions on that before I start working on this page. I would really like to know. I'd appreciate it. Okay, that's all I have for you for now. So, out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.